It's our fair Pacho. It's our fair Pacho. We love the Gimpy Ma. It's our fair Pacho.
Yeah, come through the roof, hit the tiles, and then ricocheted from that about a metre and landed into her bouncer.
That's right, Gimpy Ma. The woman from Gympie, where a meteorite almost hit her baby.
Sorry, it's supposed to be the Jane Doyle one, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you save Doyley as?
Doyley!
Off JD, I think.
Okay.
But that
JD. Oh, yeah, there
Yeah, this is the updated version. Sorry, guys, this is the one. Here we go.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah, go on.
It's our fair Pacho. It's our fair Pacho. Yes, we all love Doily. It's our fair Pacho.
Good evening, Jane Doyle, welcoming you.
Doyley. G'day, I'm Liam. This is the Off Air Podcast. Ben is also here.
Present.
Producer Andy.
Present.
Producer Belle.
Present.
Just wanted to say, good show today, guys. I thought there was some fun bits in
I
there.
thought it was a
Little
good
round of applause
Monday.
for everyone.
Good
Yeah.
Monday show.
I liked the hustle of getting the streaker on. I was at the footy over the weekend. You'll hear him in the regular pod, but saw that streaker and thought, man, I'd love to speak to that guy. Yeah, Belle, you got a streaker from last year. Pretty good. Andy, you got the actual streaker from the weekend. How did you even get that streaker?
Do you want to say
Well, no,
something?
I just want to clarify first quickly. I didn't chase him last night and get him from a year ago. I had him ready to go last year, and then I very conveniently just still had his number.
Yeah, for you, that was the producer equivalent of Liam saying, hey, can we get the streaker? And then you going, here's one I prepared earlier.
Literally, yes. But no, I didn't really pull my weight
Well,
yesterday,
I think-
and Andy got the one.
Obviously, to be honest, in radio, like whoever got off on the Masked Singer the night before, 100%. They want you to speak to them, so they're like, that's in your emails.
Yep.
Hey, what time do you want to speak to this? Sam Sparrow. But I think it's harder and more impressive when you can go, oh, we've got the streaker, the person, because there's no real point of contact. It's not like they have a PR person.
Yeah, Belle, you didn't pull your weight at all yesterday. Just, this whole thing is about behind the scenes. This is very behind the scenes. But we have a phone call on a Sunday at 4 p.m. every Sunday to chat about the Monday show.
So I go first. I pitch the things that happened to me over the weekend, and then we have a little bit of chat together, and then Ben pitches the things that happened to him. So then the producers kind of know our stories, and Ben and I find out, on the show. We tell each other for the first time.
It's always at 4 p.m. And then if people have got stuff on, we go, hey, can we do it at like 2 or can we do it at 6 because someone's busy? We always just talk about it in the group chat. And then I suggested on like Sunday, like midday, I was like, hey, I'm not doing much. If everyone else is free, why don't we just do the call now, get it out of the way? And then Belle replied and said, great, I'm getting a flight between 3 and 5:30, so that's good for me. And then Andy flagged, well, when were you going to tell us that?
Probably could have told us that on Friday, I reckon.
I will proudly say every weekend, I'm normally the one that goes like, all right, guys, like, here's all the news. And then, all right, now is everyone good for 4 and all that. This weekend, I was in Melbourne. I had 2 big nights in a row. I was doing a lot of stuff, and then it just kind of got to like 3:30 and I went, work.
Very
man.
un-Jackson of you.
Yeah, you normally
sorry.
eat, sleep, and breathe the show.
Yeah, I really reverted to like 10 years ago me.
Yeah.
Just really didn't
And you're
care.
only as good as your last Sunday call as
You
well.
are.
I've always
You are.
said that.
Well,
I've
that's the worst,
already told Belle that she has already lost my nom for the team member of the week.
But the cherry on top as well is that during the call, I was in the airport and it just kept cutting out and then I couldn't rejoin and I just gave up.
Yeah, it ended up being me, Liam, and Andy. So anyway, Andy, how did you get the streaker?
So, I will say, for all the ragging on Belle that we've just done for the last minute, this is I've worked with many producers in my career. Belle and I are best
No need
chasing
to brag.
team. Belle and I are the best chasing team, I reckon.
They're stalkers.
Yeah.
Best chasing team around.
It is a creepy talent.
It's because I'm always like, bloody hell, like how did you? Because I suggested it. I was like, oh, I'd love to speak to that streaker, and then I reckon within an hour and a half you had the guy, and I was literally looking through because there's just Adelaide things. It used to be Shit Adelaide, it's like an Instagram thing, and I was like going through their comments, being like, oh, maybe someone tagged the guy, so then they got his Instagram. But where did you even start, Andy?
Found the guy's name, so he
How'd you find his name?
They must have released it because it was on the news, and I'm thinking because he had already done it before, that they had the name from last time.
Right.
He has like a kind of unique surname. So and look, Bella will do all these steps as well. If she had the name, she would have got the guy, no doubt about it. So Googled the name in Adelaide. Googled his name, Adelaide contact. Nothing was coming up. Tried him on Facebook, so I sent him a Facebook message.
Yep.
Then I scrolled through his old Facebook photos, and I went back to about 2019, and I noticed that he is a contractor for his brother's concreting business. So his brother had his mobile number on his concreting business Yellow Pages website.
Whoa.
And so I spoke to the brother. I said, no, I know you're related to, what was his name? Jeremy. I know you're related to Jezelenko, I think that's what he's calling himself. Any chance you could pass it on? He's like, yeah, no worries. And he called me, and 5 minutes later I was on the phone to the guy, and then he was in for this morning.
Wow.
That's the sort of stuff you don't see behind the scenes. But that's
It's
hustle.
a rush though. But
I know you guys both do that, but I'm very. That's my favourite thing when we're like we get to say we got the streaker. And he was exactly how I imagined him to be.
There's no better blessing than in times when you do need to chase someone when they have a unique last name or a unique first and last
rather
name.
than like
You
Robert
just go,
Smith.
well, this is done and dusted. We're on here.
Yeah.
It's annoying when it's like John Stewart or something.
Or like,
You're where?
God forbid, a famous name. Oh, it's Thomas Cruise. Damn it!
Have you got any glory stories, Belle?
I can't think of one off the top of my head straight away, but
Did you get
will
Gimpy
tell
Ma?
you. No, did I get Gimpy Ma or did you get Gimpy Ma?
One of
Can't
us is
remember.
Gimpy Ma.
Yeah, but I have a little challenge with myself, and Luke, my partner, witnesses this like most nights. It's how quick the turnaround I can get on when you guys or we all decide, hey, we want to speak to the kid that just hit this ball or caught the ball in this game.
Yeah.
Then I will time myself. And then I will celebrate with Luke. If I get it within like 10 minutes, I'll go 7 minutes 30, got a reply, he's locked in, we're in.
Was it Kyrgios who flogged the ball
Yes.
at that kid? You got that kid,
That
right?
kid was a pretty good get. And,
Yeah, that's a
and
good
it's
get.
yeah, so the kid at the Australian Open who caught the ball when Nick Kyrgios really angrily whacked
Did
it
he
into
catch
the
it or
crowd.
did it hit him in the face?
Oh, it hit him in the face. Yeah, that's right.
I think he caught it with his eye.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a good one actually. That was pretty up there, and it is so good. Yeah, like the race of all right, we got to get this, and then if my favorite thing is also asking them, so has anyone else like contacted you that wants that? And if they go, nah, no one else has, nah, and then
go,
checking again in the
whoa.
morning, they go, nah, no one else has
Finger on the
talked to us.
pulse.
I'm like, "Pff, we got this. We got the
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah.
But like Andy was saying, like the way you described just then, getting the guy for this morning, it's so fun. Like deep diving into.
Do you think that a highlight would have been if you got Barry Pearl?
That would have been. I would have been pretty happy
Yeah,
with Barry Pearl.
but in saying that, not a great chase because you just message him.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear one of my glory
go on,
stories?
Andy.
yeah.
Give us the glory days.
I think I've told Belle this one before, right? So there's two different kinds of scenarios. The worst one for a producer for breakfast radio is when the story breaks the night before, because all of a sudden Fox News, CNN, BBC, everyone, we're in the same race as everyone, right? And we're Nova Adelaide, and all of a sudden you're small fry compared to everyone else. But when it happens in the morning, you got equal chance as anyone else at getting someone good. So at about 5:10 a.m., I'm talking 10 years ago, the white smoke came out of the chimney in the Vatican for the Pope, and I was assistant producer of Double A Brekkie, and
Which is, of course, when the Pope lights a bong in the morning in the fireplace.
the old Pope retired, and they'd picked the new Pope, right? And they picked Pope Francis. What is this?
It's campfire, but it's not quite the right vibe.
No, it's not.
Okay. Hey, Ben, we'll keep getting Andy's story. You keep working on some
All right.
sound effects.
All right.
You could also get Glory Days.
What's that?
Bruce
Is that a
Springsteen.
song? Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
The producer was like, all right, find someone. And I'm trying to get a reporter in the Vatican City, but obviously they're on BBC and Sky and doing all that kind of thing. So what I did was the Pope Francis from Argentina.
Yeah.
So I Googled Argentina English Catholic Mass.
Right, okay, so you could get an English-speaking
An
Argentinian who's Catholic who would be pumped that someone
Random-
from their country is the Pope.
Random Catholic that could speak English in Buenos Aires, right? So
Sort of loose link there, it
loose
kind of
link
works,
there.
yeah.
So got the guy. He's like, yeah, great. Can you come?
Jesus.
You called him.
Hey, Ben's doing sound effects. I like this.
Anyway, so I got the guy on the phone, and I said, oh, yeah, go on, great, no worries. By the way, do you know the Pope? And he said, oh, yeah, he's my best friend.
What?
You got the Pope's best friend on.
The Pope's best
Well,
friend.
and so that, yeah, that's bloody
Thank
good.
you, Ben. Thank you, Ben.
That is really good. And so then you had the Pope's best friend on, and just
The
got to check-
morning-
the morning
the
of
morning
the
of
new
it.
Pope. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That is really good.
I don't know, but
People were going, hang on, what?
I don't
Hey,
believe
look
it.
at the Pope's best friend on the line.
Hang on, you don't like that?
is it a kid that got hit in the face by a tennis ball?
I don't know. The Pope's best friend's pretty good, but then again,
it is good.
for me, like the streaking guy this close after is equally as impressive for
Yeah.
me.
Yes, but I got him last year.
I
He didn't wanna
guarantee
talk.
if there was a new Pope announced and we got his best friend, you guys would not be doing cartwheels.
I wouldn't be there. Yeah, to be honest, if you're like, hey, we've got the Pope's best friend on, I'll be up. I don't give a rat's. It's true. It would be a tough sell for me. I'd be like, okay, who cares about the Catholic Church here in Adelaide this early in the morning?
Can I congratulate you guys on your ACRA nominations?
Oh yes, the Australian Commercial Radio Awards. The nominations came out this morning. Ben and I famously have never won one, but to be fair, we've never even been to one because we've been in radio for so long. Only commercial radio for 3 years, and it wasn't on the first year because of COVID. Second year they did like an online one, so it wasn't really. And then this year, it's going to be in October, and I think we're going to be hosting an award probably for like the best provincial live read or some very small fry award that no one cares about.
Where is it going to be this year?
It's going to be in Sydney, I believe. So we'll be flying over there in October. But yeah, we got nominated for Trapped when we lived in that glass box and raised all that money for Lifeline, which, to be honest, I think is what I'm most proud of as far as radio goes. So yeah, on a real note, I'm pretty stoked that the team got a nod for that one.
Should be. Question. So like best on-air team, right? So
didn't get a nod for that.
Didn't get a nod for that. But let's just say Kyle and Jackie O, right? So best on-air team.
They win it every year.
Kyle Sandilands and Jackie O. Do you think that the glory of that award can be shared by the wider team?
As in,
yeah, I think that's the team.
They
it's
wouldn't
the on-air
be.
team.
They wouldn't be what they are without the team.
yeah, but I don't think they'd acknowledge that.
Who?
Oh, I think they would.
Oh, Jackie.
I think we would. I think if we won it, you get a few shout-outs.
I'm just talking for the sake of this room. It's a nomination for Ben and Liam.
No, it's best on-air team, so it's the whole team that put it together, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
But it'd have our names on it.
Yeah.
It would just say Ben and Liam. But
it'd be on our desk, for sure.
For moral victory, is it one for the whole team?
I'd say it's one for the whole team, but you got to draw the line somewhere. So I would say, you probably wouldn't throw all of the entire sales floor in that, even though they're part of the team.
Isn't it?
Everyone in this room?
Everyone in this room, you'd chuck Abby in there, you'd chuck Todd in there, Josh would be in there, George would be in there, Mon would be in there now.
What about
that pirate?
Sound effects. Oh yeah, I'd have you in, Steve the Pirate.
This is why we don't win.
Let me get to my point. Let me get to my point of this long-winded story.
Yes,
I'm ready to accept your congratulations for David and Will being nominated for best on-air team.
Oh no,
your
you
previous team.
Come on.
No, you can't
Come
do
on.
that.
Previous team.
Come on.
Well, so Andy used to be on David and Will's show. It's the AM counterpart of this station. But yeah, I suppose that was for last year. You get nominated at this point of the year for last year. So yeah, you were.
Well, then does that mean if Trapped wins,
Andy doesn't because
He doesn't get
he
our
wasn't
award.
there.
Well,
He wasn't there
I was
then.
part of that. Yeah, I'm not claiming Trap. Everyone in this room.
So if we win and the boys say, all right, we're going to get the whole team up on stage, you wouldn't.
I'd say
Would
you
not?
effing stay there.
Yeah, it's a weird one because I wouldn't, but neither would Wolf.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause
He's not.
he's at the Council Person of the Year awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, producer Wolf has moved on. He was the producer at the time. Any more sound effects we can weave into this?
I'll get to him when I get to him.
Okay.
You can't force it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guys, ratings day tomorrow. So we'll do Rain, Hail or Shine. We'll do a podcast.
Okay.
We haven't done a ratings day podcast in ages because I think the last time ratings came out, we were in Bali. And then before that, I think I was camping or something like that. Or I don't know. We've been away the last few. But
Yeah.
I think the general consensus is you don't talk about ratings before ratings, otherwise you jinx it, whether it be good or bad.
Yeah, old school it was jinxing, but in this day and age, it's manifesting. If we all say
true.
we're going to win,
Well,
then
hang
it's
on.
manifesting.
Do we decide to manifest or jinx? Do we? Oh, bloody hell! There's a mosquito in here.
Very good.
Or was it the mosquito ringtone?
Can we also acknowledge Belle's reaction to a mosquito?
Yeah, I know.
She freaked
There's
out.
a pterodactyl in the room or something.
I would have been more scared of the pirate myself. The sound of a mosquito.
My ratings philosophy has always been you don't talk about it on the day of. I'm fine
Okay,
today,
so
yeah.
day before is okay.
When the clock strikes midnight, you won't hear me talking about it until I
we
have
manifest.
the numbers
are
in my hand.
we going to manifest or jinx?
Can we get
What do you
everyone
think,
listening
Ben?
to this to manifest?
like Goku and the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, that's a great reference.
I don't know that one
What
either.
the hell?
I don't know. It's
So-
Dragon Ball
Welcome
Z.
to my life.
Goku isn't strong enough to defeat Frieza by himself, or is it Cell? Sorry,
It was Freezer.
Frieza, and he does it again to defeat Boo. He can't get the energy to himself to destroy him, so he has to get everybody else in the world to give up their energy,
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit.
and then together the world can defeat.
Well, it's
evil.
sort of like in Goblet of Fire when Cedric Diggory's been killed in the graveyard, and Harry Potter, young Mr. Potter, is fighting a losing battle against Voldemort, and then his mother and father, Lily and James, appear, and they say, "We believe in you, good boy," and then they sort of they distract Voldemort with their spirit energy for a bit, and then he touches the cup, the Triwizard Tournament, and he gets sent back.
Yeah,
It was a port key.
The port key,
Portkey, yeah.
My dear boy! My boy!
Hey, who wants
My
a beer?
boy!
Who wants a beer?
Beer to celebrate tomorrow's ratings.
We're number one.
Manifest. Number
long
one.
neck.
Number one. Yeah, it's a big beer, bro.
Yeah. All right, we done?
Yeah, although you don't have a long neck in a can, do you, Andy? So this guy's never had a beer before.
Could be one of those big, like...
Never had a beer.
Never had a beer. Andy's never had a beer. He puts fruit juice in his beer can when he's at the pub.
Are you serious, Mel? Are you serious? It's a mosquito.
Oh, I
Anyway.
certainly hope we win an ACRA for this off-air podcast.
See ya.